So today I'm going to tell you what an AI chatbot is and why it works. So your AI chatbot is always on, and it is essentially an automated assistant that is built inside of Go High Level, which is what we've been using, and it responds to every single inbound lead, whether it's text, whether it's Instagram DM, Facebook DM, whatever it is, it responds to all of them, and it completely qualifies them and books them on the calendar. So, to understand why the chatbot is so valuable, you have to understand why businesses lose leads and how to fix it. So, most businesses don't lose leads because of a bad offer. They lose them because they are just really slow or they're really busy. So, here are some stats that are super important. You have an 8 times higher conversion rate if you respond within 5 minutes versus after 30 minutes. That is absolutely insane and should tell you everything you need to know about responding quickly to leads. But there's even more. Next part, 78% buy from the first responder. So if I have a leak in my toilet and I'm looking for a plumber, I'm going to buy 78% of the time from the first plumber that answers the phone. That is absolutely insane. Whether it's answering the phone or answering a message, a DM, whatever it is, 78% of the time, I'm going to buy from that first person who responds. 71%. That is the average number of how many leads small businesses lose due to slow follow ups or just not following up at all. And lastly, 2 to 3 hours is the average response time of businesses. And again, some businesses don't even respond at all. That's why 8 times higher conversion rate when you respond within 5 minutes. So what does the chatbot actually do other than responding? Well, obviously we have the instant response here. Then it also qualifies the leads. So it doesn't just answer you, it asks you, what do you need? How can we help you? Where do you live? What can we do for you? That sort of thing. And only books in the calendar if they are qualified. Objection handling. Sometimes customers may have questions. They may not think that your service is actually going to work. The chatbot answers these questions and overcomes these objections to make the customer more likely to buy. Lastly, once they are completely qualified, once all the objections have been handled, the chatbot will even book and schedule any meetings that are necessary. So, who needs this most? Personally, I think almost every single business could use a chatbot. Whether it's on your website or just internally to respond to DMs and messages, it is always useful. But who needs it most? Well, law firms, chiropractors, gyms, real estate agents, med spas, home services and HVAC. Let's talk plumbers, roofers, construction workers, painters, all that good stuff. The best prospects are businesses with consistent inbound leads, but they have no bandwidth to respond fast. Let's say you're a plumber. You're under the sink fixing, you can't be answering messages. And know who's answering those messages? Your competitor down the street. You need a chatbot to respond instantly and book those leads for you. So when you're pitching this to a business owner, here are some numbers that you can tell them that will literally make them give you their credit card. So, most of the time, people charge thousands of dollars because there is so much value. However, one extra booking per week from a chatbot would get at least one more close per month. What is that close worth for a pool contractor, a roofer, a foundation repair expert? Tens of thousands of dollars. It pays itself over easily, and that's only with one closed job in a month. This thing can generate so many appointments every single week, let alone one close per month. So it's very easy to show them, hey, look, if you can get at least $10,000, $20,000 from having this chatbot, then at least give me $2,000 a month. That's super easy. Obviously, don't frame it like that. You want to stand your ground and let them know, hey, this is the value I'm providing. This is what we charge, right? Additionally, the market size is massive, especially in the home services, the HVAC, the plumbers, all that good stuff. That is a huge niche, a huge market. So hopefully this helped you understand what the chatbot is and why it works, And now go down below to learn exactly how to build it.